What up, YouTube? Welcome back to another Hotness and Busted episode. This is coming to you from Stefan P. And this is a Traxxas Rustler, but pretty old school with the body that he's utilizing. He is running the brushed system on his unit. As you can see, there's a few upgrades of RPM and maybe shock springs on this. But yeah, I mean, this is pretty much as basic as you can get on a Rustler. So yeah, personally, I think you did a really good job. You know what? Keep going, keep upgrading, and hopefully sooner or later you get a brushless system. Now we come to you from Niles from the Netherlands, and this is a Traxxas Emax. As you can see, he ended up doing with a custom body and custom lights on the top. I've never seen custom build lights like that before, but personally I think he's very innovative. He did his own custom skid plate for him to protect the body and his chassis, and yeah, I think this was really nicely done. Great job. Now we come to you from Ricochetti. I think that's the way it names. I probably butchered the name, but this is a Traxxas E-Revo VXL. So let's start off with all the parts that he ended up upgrading. The RC is fully RPM'd with blue parts all around it. Plus he's running Integy custom shocks, the piggybacks to be precise. He is also running the Proline street tires. I really have to say this RC came out really nicely set up with all the upgrades he's done. Personally, I would love to see him upgrade this RC with a nice custom body just to give it a little bit more of a custom feel. But other than that, great job. Now, this is going to be a two-parter. This is coming to you from Hitman 1433. And this is a custom / two-wheel drive beast. Now, personally, when you're looking at this RC, you're going to notice a lot of customization, as in the types of gears he's utilizing, the type of body he's utilizing, and all the upgrades that is done on this RC. I can't even begin, but just know if you look at the pictures, wow, off the hook. Great job. Now, this is his second submission from Hitman 1433, and this is a Rustler Mamba Monster. Now, as you can see the details that he's gone with this Rustler, I mean, you could tell a lot of money has been spent on this Rustler, from the type of chassis that he's utilizing to his Jayco foams, his shocks, his camber links. I mean, come on now. I mean, he does awesome work. Personally, I have to give you a really two big thumbs up on this RC. Great job. Now we come to you with RC Speed Demon 567, and this in actuality is a Rustler Mamba Max Pro system. Now, he initially sent me these pictures and wanted pretty much a review of his RC car. Now, as I'm looking at the RC car, there's a lot of upgrades on this. There's primarily nothing stock on the RC, which I definitely commend him for that. The color scheme looks really nice on what he's set up with. And as you can see, he's throwing wire mesh, and pretty much everything is hooked up to the nines with this RC. I personally think he did a really good job with it. His body style is pretty unique, I have to say. You know, from the left side of it and to the right side of it, it's pretty off the hook. Anyway, I think he did a really good job. Moving on to the next RC. This is coming to you from Traxxas Stampeder, and this is another Traxxas E-Revo VXL, but he in actuality threw a different type of motor on it to give it a little bit more strength. So you know what, yeah, a few upgrades on this RC, but you know, definitely job well done. I would like to see a little bit more upgrades and to see what's happening from that point on. Alright, now we come to Rimos Thomas, and I have to say I really enjoy this RC. This is a Traxxas Nitro Sport, really nicely set up. I'm to be honest with you, this is one of my favorite color schemes out there, with the blue and yellow setup, fully customized with everything that he's done. As you can see at the end of the RC, he ended up throwing the XO1 wheels on it. So personally, this is one of my picks, the way he did his color scheme. Great job. Next, once again, this is coming to you from General Field, and this is a different type of RC right now that we're showing. It's a team associated SC10. As you can see, this RC is hooked up to the nines. He's throwing in pretty much anything you could possibly throw in on an RC short course vehicle. So personally, this was definitely a well set up RC. Alrighty, so this is coming to you from the RC Fiend, and this is someone that's thought out of the box. They ended up taking a Traxxas Gravedigger 2-wheel drive, the 16 scale version, made it a 4-wheel drive through a Ford Raptor body on it, customized the motor, threw on some customized wheels, and just all in all, trying to give it his own feel instead of having a regular Traxxas Gravedigger, which I really thought was pretty inspirational to come across and take kind of like a toy grade RC and hook it up really nice. Great job. Next, this is coming to you from Harrison Van, and this is a Traxxas / 2-wheel drive. Now, as you can see, let's start off with the RC being totally customized with a lot of upgrades on it. You know what? This is in actuality Traxxas Rustler that got an extension and ended up going with the / 2-wheel drive version upgrade on it. So the STRC hookup was totally awesome on it. Really nice, nicely set up RC. So as you can see, his body scheme came out really nice. He ended up going with the Monster energy drink type setup. Anyway, this is coming to you from B-Balls 420, and this is another Rustler conversion for the Traxxas 2-wheel drive / This person also ended up acquiring the STRC Extended. This is kind of making the / LCG type version, and really nicely set up, very clean body style that was done with this RC. Following up with that, we come to you with Elijah Hill, and this is another Emax, a brushed edition. Fairly simple upgrades, as in him throwing a roll cage and just a few modifications on the RC. But you know what? Good to go. I have to say, can't wait to see a little bit more upgrades on this RC version that you have over there. Finally, this is coming to you from the Rustler Pro 11, and this is a Losi Mini 8. Now, initially he ended up giving me a few pictures, and then luckily I was able to see on the emails that two emails after it, he ended up throwing me more pictures, which is totally awesome, because the first ones were kind of a little bit blurry. But as you can see, he has configured this Losi 8 to have a lot of upgrades and a lot of style to his own, as in wheels and what have yous. Anyway, if you feel brave enough, please send your RC pics to geostealthr1@yahoo.com. Make sure minimum of 3 pictures, and to all my fellas up in YouTube, later.